Yep, I like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Suck on it. I've been on an absolute roller coaster over the last decade with Assassin's Creed. I mean, I've made ranking videos. A lot of people disagree. A lot of people agree with me on how I rank the games, you know what I mean? But it doesn't change the fact that I've been on a roller coaster with it. Some games I like, some games I don't like, some are just boring, some are actually pretty fun. It's changed over the years for me. I'm sure you feel the same. I mean, it's gone through so many changes. It's hard to put into words. You know, you can't really fill it in with a 10-minute video. On the one hand, you got people that love the old games. I'm one of them. I love the old games. And then the other side, you've got people that love the RPG games but don't like the old games. I'm kind of in the middle at this point. I liked Assassin's Creed Origins. I liked Origins a lot, okay? It was enjoyable. It wasn't fantastic, but it was enjoyable. It was fun. It was a good refresh for the franchise to keep it fresh and keep it new and stop people from burning out too quickly. Then Assassin's Creed Odyssey came along and I could not stand that game, okay? Assassin's Creed Odyssey is so crap. I'm sorry. If you like it, fair play to you. I'm glad you did, but I just don't like it. It's just not for me. It's too much. There's too much grind. The story's kind of boring and it goes way too into the, you know, the crazy god, you know, over the top fucking piece of Eden alien crap, whatever it was. I've given up with that storyline. I don't know why they carried on with it. Then you've got Assassin's Creed Shadows. And yeah, I'll be honest, I was not looking forward to this game at all. I just had no hope with it. I was expecting it to be a disaster. I was expecting all the flaws of a Ubisoft game and more. Well, you read the title, and I said it at the start of the video. I actually really like Assassin's Creed Shadows. I can't believe I'm saying that. Let me explain. I know I need to back myself up because I did make a video a couple weeks back saying this is Ubisoft's last chance and I didn't like the look of it, and I didn't, but here we are. Assassin's Creed Shadows is less of an RPG than I expected, and it definitely feels more like a traditional Assassin's Creed game in a couple ways, but there are a lot of the RPG stuff that's here that I will talk about. Firstly, I actually really like the combat. The combat's pretty fun. I was very surprised. Is it dumbed down? Is it simple and not complex at all? Absolutely. It is a... You just spam the same buttons every time, okay? That's just the way it is. You dodge, you heavy attack, you light attack, you dodge, heavy attack, you light attack, you dodge, heavy attack, light attack. You get what I mean. The reason I'm not going to hold that against Assassin's Creed Shadows is because I've been pretty harsh on games over the last couple years. If any of you know me, I have a channel called Jack's Game Reviews that I don't really post on anymore. And over time, my enjoyment of games and the way I review them became a lot more cynical, a lot more depressing, to be honest with you. And it wasn't me. I was just burnt out with all of it, and that did carry over to this channel in some cases. But here I'm gonna let myself go here and just accept Assassin's Creed Shadows for what it is. Is the combat spammy? Yes. Is it really basic? Yes. Is it really boring at times? It can be. It absolutely can be, depending on the enemies you're facing. But at the end of the day, every kind of game, at least in this type of genre, an open world RPG, the combat's never going to be fantastic. It's never going to be the focal point. It's not a Ninja Gaiden 2, yeah? It's not a Sekiro. It is Assassin's Creed. The Witcher 3 has very similar issues with the combat. You've got 5 signs, a couple bombs, and then you fight enemies and just spam square or triangle or whatever. Every game has these problems when it is in this genre. The thing that kind of brought me along with Assassin's Creed though is in part to the visuals. Now, I've said it before, visuals are the last thing you want to focus on when making a game. If you want to make a game, make it fun, make the gameplay good. But the visuals here are absolutely fantastic. I'm playing on medium settings. I've got an RTX 3060 Ti, luckily. That's the only reason I can really play this game, because ray tracing is forced on this game, unfortunately. But it does look good. It looks really good even on medium settings. Honestly, I kind of wish I had a PS5. Just so I could boot it up, play in 60 FPS, not worry about the graphic settings, and then just enjoy what I'm, you know, looking at. But that's not the case for me. But I still really think it looks great. It looks fantastic. Apart from one big issue, and that's the facial animations. I don't know why, because the prologue looks fantastic. The facial animations are great, and the performances are actually pretty decent. But after the prologue, it all just goes downhill. Everything, it just looks wooden. It looks pasty. It's like what do you call it? Wax. They're like wax figures in a lot of ways, which is a shame, because you know, the game looks so good in every other area. It's just the facial expressions, man. It just does not work very well at all. But yeah, just because the game looks great, that's not something to really compliment too much. It looks fantastic. The visual guys, you know, the guys that made the visuals, fantastic stuff. Well done. Animations are great. You know, everything looks fantastic. But actually exploring the world, I was surprised how much I enjoyed it, because I went in fully knowing that this giant open world thing that Ubisoft constantly doing is going to be empty. And it is empty. A lot of it is just woods and hills and trees that block your vision, which can be pretty annoying. But it's the side activities that surprised me. There's some tombs that you can get to in the opening sections of the game. By the way, I haven't completed it yet. It's like a 60-hour game. God damn, I'm taking my goddamn time with it. Goddamn, fuck that. I ain't rushing through it. But the side activities that I found, like tombs, are really interesting. I'm enjoying them. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I'm enjoying them. The tombs are easily my favorite side activity so far. So you go into a tomb and you have to explore it, and just to get to a chest. You know, it's a basic platforming thing, honey. You can't really call Assassin's Creed a platformer. I mean, they have elements, but I wouldn't call it a platformer. You know, it's not Super Mario or anything like that. But they're easily the most interesting parts of the game so far. There's also the parkour challenges. I actually really like the parkour challenges as well. Wow, I wouldn't really call them a challenge. There's no like timer or anything like that. You just got to navigate through it to get to a chest. And I think that really does show off the traversal, mechanics. Fuck me, guys. But it also shows the simplicity of it all. At the end of the day, this is not Assassin's Creed 1 or 2, where you have a decent amount of control. All it is running forward, pressing X, and then occasionally using your grappling hook. That's what the free running is in this game. But it does look fantastic. I've got to be honest, like some of the, when she does the little flip thing, when Naue does the little flip, I love the little flip. The flip is so cool. It's such a cool thing. I hope they keep the flip. The flip, that is the best part of Assassin's Creed Shadows, the flip. The flip is so sick. I like the flip. But that brings me on to the biggest flaw with Shadows, and that's the two characters. You've got Yasuke, or you kept saying Sasuke, or it's my Naruto stuff, like Sasuke, you know what I mean? But it's Yasuke or something like that. And Naue, two characters providing two different stories in a way, with two different types of gameplay. Naue is the classic Assassin's Creed. I'm sure you guys already know this, where you stealth around, stab people, and then run away. Yasuke is balls to the wall, straight in, counter-attack, stab, run away. He's a samurai. Do I think it works? No. It's actually probably the worst part of the game, having these two characters being separate. I feel like Yasuke just didn't need to be in the game. Like I said, I haven't completed the story, so I don't know. Maybe it's really important to the story, and that is something that is important to me in Assassin's Creed games. Stories are not always great, but you know, they're decent. They're enjoyable to experience one time around, and then after that you skip the cutscenes, innit? But yeah, Yasuke, I don't know yet. I honestly don't know. A lot of people took the piss because obviously he's apparently a historical figure within, you know, Japanese culture and stuff like that, but he wasn't as relevant as the game makes him seem. But I really don't care about that, to be honest with you. Historically accurate, if we wanted to argue about that, we should go back about 10 years ago, that when, you know, Assassin's Creed tried to be somewhat historically accurate. But that's why they went further in time, because no one really gives a shit, to be honest, unless you're a historian, which fair play to you. Doesn't pay very well, I don't think. And the only other thing I want to touch on is the voice acting. Guys, even in immersive mode, it kind of sucks because the facial animations aren't, you know, synced to the Japanese dialogue, which Ghost of Tsushima did, which was really cool. But the voice acting is not great here. I can't even blame the actors anymore. I'm pretty sure it's just the direction at Ubisoft. They say it in the most monotone, boring possible way, so every kind of person can understand what you're saying, whether it's a 5-year-old kid or an 80-year-old person that doesn't even speak the bloody language, you know what I mean? That's what it sounds like, and it's robotic, and some of the clips that have come out that I haven't found in the game myself are hilarious. There are some awful performances here, which once again is a shame, because you can tell there is a special kind of presentation they could have delivered. I love the soundtrack, I love what they did with the prologue. It kind of all just falls apart. I'm about 10 hours in and nothing has really struck me as like, that's amazing, you know what I mean? But I'm showing you gameplay from no main story missions apart from the prologue, because I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. I still like it. I'm enjoying it, you know what I mean? It's not a masterpiece, it never will be. It's not the greatest game of all time, it's not the best Ubisoft game ever. It's just a decent average 7 out of 10, and I'm happy with that. I mean, it's Assassin's Creed. I was expecting it free. But yeah, let me know what you think. Are you guys enjoying it? Are you playing it? Are you not playing it? Are you boycotting it? For obvious reasons, considering the current discourse around gaming, I don't really care too much about it, but there you go. But yeah, thank you for watching, appreciate it. Stick with the Sticky Man by subscribing. I know it's a bit low effort this time around, but I'm building a Bioshock Infinite video that I'm very much looking forward to releasing, but it's going to take a long time. So yeah, low effort content incoming, but at least you get my voice. Apparently, a lot of people are weird about that. They just say, oh, you got a really nice voice. I don't think it's nice. I sound like a 12-year-old and I'm 25, man. Well, 24, 25 next month. Anyway, I'm babbling. Cheerio.